Hi, today I want to talk to you about actually what is this big idea of the Women's Code. You've heard me talk about this, so let's dive right in. My name is Beate Schillett. I'm the founder and the creator of the Women's Code. I have built and sold a business to Bill Gates, and then I went and became a senior director in the organization, and I learned firsthand sort of what happens to women in corporate America and in organizations. That's what prompted me to lead and create the Women's Code, because I figured that there is a need and a necessity for us as women to establish what actually is women leadership. So go there with me for 1 second. So we know what male leaders are, right? So we've defined that, we know who they are, we got plenty of people in this male leadership thing that we admire or that we hate, and we know the attributes and there's data on it. Now when it comes to women leadership, there really isn't anything. There's nothing. We don't know who she is. We don't know what she looks like. We don't know how she acts. We have a couple of case studies. You might have a personal favorite in your community. You might be a Hillary Clinton lover. You might be a Hillary Clinton hater. You might like Angela Merkel. You might like Margaret Thatcher. You may like Sheryl Sandberg. You may not. So there's some out there, but nobody's ever gone and said, hey, if you look at all these women, what are the attributes? What is it that they all have in common? And why does this even matter? So the Women's Code, that's what we do. So we define what that is, what women leadership is, which is why I call it a code. It is a code for women to understand what exactly that is that we're trying to achieve. Because first we have, to get the support of other women, for women, which is no easy feat. And according to the latest study, the queen bees are alive and well. We are making zero progress. It is driving me bananas because we've been talking about this for so many years. Women have to support other women like men support other men. By the pure nature that the real battle for us is not amongst each other, but the real battle is out there, where there's only 2% of CEO women out there right now. If you believe that that's okay, by all means, keep that cat fight going. I don't care, then you cannot be helped. But if you are on the team women like I am, fiercely on that team women like I am, you understand that something has to change. We have to define women leadership. We have to elevate it up to the same level as male leadership so that they coexist next to each other. And guess what that is? That's the infinity sign. That's where the male and the female can collaborate with each other, because that's what we know. That's what we've seen with the data. That's where the decision-making power is. That's where the real true power of ourselves, of mankind, humanity is when we actually work together. And the beautiful thing about this is it doesn't take away from men. So if you're a man watching and you're already like, getting your like, oh my gosh, is another woman talking thing, think about it. We don't want what you have. We want to create our own. And we want to establish as our own thing. And that way you know how to support women. And that way you know what the language is and what the verbiage is, because it's our own code. And you can keep the man's code. We don't want what you have, but what we want what is equal. And equal is 50%. 51% of the American population are women. We are the majority of the population. So as the pure, as a pure numbers game, we kind of deserve half. Let me know what you think.